it is Cinco de Marcho, which means it's the day to prepare your liver for St. Patty's Day, coming up very soon. And of course, along with that, you can enjoy the little green fairy drink, absinthe. You know, it was originally founded in France. I guess there was a Pierre Ordinaire. I wonder if he was actually Pierre Ordinaire or if that was just a pseudonym, because it kind of sounds to me like Ordinary Pierre, doesn't it? And that's how they kind of do their descriptive words at the end. So literally it's Ordinary Pierre, right? I don't know. I just kind of like, I could be completely wrong, but that's what it sounds like to me. Because you, especially with prohibition and all that stuff in between the drink and it being so incredibly potent, you don't really want to be known for it all the time. Like, you want recognition, but not always the hype backed on to you. Anyways, it's Employee Appreciation Day, which is perfect because it is Friday. So appreciate your employees and let them go out early. I don't know. Let them have a longer lunch. Let them relax a little bit today. It's also Unplug Day, so we can go and unplug everything. Like your computer when you're not using it, your coffee pot, your toaster, I don't know, lamps. If you unplug, you end up saving electricity, supposedly, a little bit. But that's what today's about, unplugging. It's also Cheese Doodle Day. Apparently, cheese doodles didn't come around until 1948 when cornmeal was accidentally compressed in the factory, and they saw that it created like a cheese puff. So they created cheese puffs, Cheetos, all of those really, really addicting filler food. It's so addicting. Oh my goodness. When I get a bag of Cheetos, how do you stop? You could just keep going. You could be completely stuffed and you just keep on going. I don't keep that stuff in the house. It's St Piran Day. So St Piran is the patron saint of tin mining. And he was from the 5th century in England, Cornwall. Apparently he, I don't know if he was thrown out of the boat or he fell out of the boat, but he almost drowned and he washed up onto the shore of Cornwall, and he decided to build his church. And that is the area where they discovered tin mining and learned how to extract it and do all that stuff with it. And so yeah, and that didn't close down. They closed down those tin mines in Cornwall in 1998. So I mean, that is a long time going for mining tin. It's also Middle Name Day. We can all appreciate that unique identifier for ourselves. Without it, it's just a lot of repetition, and then you go to like the 2nd, the 3rd, the 4th, because you get named after your parents. What identifies as you is the number at the end. Instead, now you have a middle name and it makes it a little bit bigger. Although, of course, you could go to like isn't it Mediterranean countries or Italian families that keep their surname? I'm not quite sure. But you end up having really, really long names, and by the time you're done going over all of the names that you have, you've pretty much gone over your family history. I don't know, but that gets really complicated. So middle names kind of shorten it up and gives you a unique identifier, which is fantastic, because then it's not a mouthful to say your name. It's also Dress Blue Day, which I totally missed the boat on. Should have dressed in blue, but I did. I have blue jeans on, so hey, whatever. It's about raising awareness of colon cancer. And then another awareness is multi-personality disorder, which is a serious illness. I don't know if they consider it an illness or if it's a disorder, but I mean, it's pretty darn serious when you can't like stay stable between them and you flip. And there's different levels of it too. And I mean, it's really harsh to identify someone as having disability disorder, and there's like fine lines, but I mean, a lot of people like end up having to deal with like bipolar, or being too volatile in their emotional swings. And I mean, there are all kinds of forms. Just multi-personality disorder is an extreme version, where you don't just have the two swings, you have several swings, and over time they've adopted their own personalities. And on a feather light switch, it just flips. Yeah, I've met a couple people who have it, and I feel so bad for them, because there's no control. There's absolutely no control. And they're not even, I mean, they're very vaguely aware. It depends on which personality is like running the show. But like most of the time, they're not even aware that they flip. They're just confused on what's going on around them, how they got to be what they're doing. And I mean, I guess some people have more awareness than others, but you shouldn't, it's not their fault. It is an actual disorder. So I feel really bad for them, and we should definitely be aware of that. Yeah. But it is Friday, so we are going to have an amazing weekend. Although, of course, Saturday, I believe it's supposed to rain. I saw it said 100% chance of rain, which makes no sense. Like, the entire state of Florida is going to be covered in rain all day Saturday, apparently. This is the thing they're saying. So stay in on Saturday, or it's probably going to rain on Sunday, because of course they're going to be wrong. And then one of the days at least, we should have a bright, sunny, beautiful day. Anyways, I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. I'll talk to you later. Bye.